Jody,
Here.
Kim,
Here.
yes, Rebecca,
Here.
Carly's absent with notice, Jan,
Here.
Boyd.
Here. All right, let's stand for the pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First up, I need to have some amendments approved to this agenda. The following changes are recommended. Add approval of closed session minutes from July 21st, 2025 to the consent agenda. Remove item 9B, bond strategic plan update. Table action item D, approval of policy updates until the September meeting. Revise action item E to read approval of amended superintendent contract, previously listed as approval of superintendent contract. And remove item, oh, that wasn't 9, that was 4, sorry, no, this is 9. And then remove item 9, superintendent statement, due to Superintendent Stone's absence. Amendments to change agenda for August 18th, 2025.
Move that the Brandon Board of Education approve the amendments to the August 18th, 2025 agenda as presented.
Support. Any discussion? Can I get a roll call vote?
Herb,
Yes.
yes, Hillary,
Yes.
Jody,
Yes.
yes, Kim,
Yes.
Rebecca,
Yes. All right, first up, superintendent report. Boyd is standing in.
Great, thank you. The first thing on our agenda this afternoon or evening is another showcase from one of our departments, and tonight it is our food service department. So we have Ashley LaHaye here, and Carrera Gotch is with her as well for her first appearance at the school. So Ashley, I'll turn it over to you.
Thanks.
All right. Hello, everyone. I am Ashley LaHaye, the Food Service Director here at Brandon. This 24-25 school year that just wrapped up was my first full year here at the district. It was a lot of fun and a great learning experience, and I'm going to share some of our accomplishments and successes here with you tonight. Our agenda for the evening, we're going to talk about the 24-25 school year. We will go over the results of our Beat Up and Eat Up summer feeding program, and then our upcoming plans for the 25-26 school year. So Michigan School Meals, the free meals for all. This was the second year of free meals for all. As you can see on the graph, from 22-23 school year to 23-24, there was a significant jump in participation, and that was due to Michigan School Meals. So for 24-25, we were pleased to see a 2% increase in breakfasts compared to last year. That was about 1,654, I believe, more breakfasts, which we could attribute to the hot breakfast at the secondary level, so middle school and high school. Unfortunately, lunches did not see the same increase. They did decrease by about 2%, 4,331 meals, which may be linked to our drop in enrollment. Despite that dip, we are going to continue to monitor our trends, talk to students, and make sure that they have access to nutritional meals that they are interested in eating. Michigan School Meals continuing, that is still up in the air. The current state aid budget is through September 30th, so Michigan School Meals will continue till then. After that, we are not sure. However, the district is enrolled in community eligibility provision, which was required by MDE, and that is free meals for all. So the free meals will continue through the entire school year. So 24-25 school year. Some of the things that we accomplished. The photos on the right there are from a taste test that we did at Oakwood. We had a representative from Core Food Service come, and we sampled a Mandarin chicken salad with all the kids. It was really fun to see them get excited. We had about 80% of the students participated and tried the salad. It was kind of mixed reviews, 50-50, but it was a fun little thing to see for the littler ones to do. The other smaller picture on the left, those are blood oranges. We did samples of those at the high school. We actually just got a case on accident, so we thought we would sample them out, and the kids really liked them. So we are looking forward to maybe trying some different new fruits and vegetables this year as well. The rest of the stuff I'm going to talk about here. So the hydroponics at the middle school, Mr. Locks in his outdoor education classrooms grew fresh lettuce in the classroom, and that product was taken right from harvest down to the cafeteria and used in lunches. We did get a salad bar and deli bar, which are those center pictures, at the high school. It gave students more fresh and customizable options for lunches. And then the last picture on the left is a classroom survey that we did. A teacher at the middle school had students write persuasive letters, and I got a few letters from some students. So we took that as an opportunity to go talk to a couple classes, and we just reviewed some of their feedback about menu items and maybe some items for upcoming future menus. Those are some of the things that we did to keep our students engaged so that we can provide nutritious meals that match student preferences. So I, as a leader, also like to keep my associates engaged, and I feel like celebrating is a great way to do that. On the right, we have 3 ladies that were presented with certificates from Michigan Department of Education. Each of them have over 25 years of service in the district, which is a great thing to celebrate. And then the rest of the pictures are from School Lunch Hero Day, where we celebrate all of our lunch ladies. And we presented them with some t-shirts, and each school did some things to make the day special for the ladies, which was a great thing to see. All right, moving on to Meet Up and Eat Up summer feeding. So we do summer feeding 2 ways. We do congregate, which is in-person feeding, and that is at Harvey Swanson. And we do that to feed the children that are there for different camps and activities throughout the summer. So in congregate feeding, we did 1,240 breakfasts and 1,275 lunches. The other way that we feed is non-congregate feeding, and this is meal pickup. So they get 7 days worth of breakfast, 7 days worth of lunches, half gallons of milk, fresh fruit, and fresh vegetables. The fresh fruits and vegetables is something new that we did this year, and it really increased our summer participation, which was great to see. We did 12,215 breakfasts, 12,215 lunches. So every Wednesday was an all hands on deck situation. All morning we were bagging up the bags there, and then from 1 to 3:30, parents lined up in their cars, and we just loaded up cars for 2.5 hours. And it was a lot of fun. It was hot, but it was, parents were appreciative. It was a really great experience, a great thing to see. So total, we served 26,945 meals this summer. That was up 127% over double the participation we had last year. It was a great way to ensure that students in the community continue to have access to healthy meals even while school is not in session. And then, looking ahead to the 25-26 school year, our hydroponics are going to be expanding into the high school. So Ms. Rawling has taken on that task. We have 2 flex farms here in the high school now, and we'll start those growing soon. The process takes 28 days from seedling to full lettuce, and we have 2 machines. And so every 2 weeks or so, we'll be getting fresh lettuce that'll be used here on our salad bar or our sandwiches. We are gonna continue to introduce new menu items, and hold taste tests and collect student feedback, to keep our program fresh and engaging. Our goal is to continue to meet the nutritional needs of our students while making meals something they look forward to. And as a food service director, who would I be if I didn't bring food? So I brought some pulled pork mac and cheese. That was something that we sampled this summer that the kids really liked. So we are gonna bring around some samples of that. I know we have some gluten-free people, so I did bring some just pulled pork with no mac and cheese for you as well. And while I'm handing it out, if anybody has any questions or anything, I'm happy to answer them.
Thank you, that was great.
Thank you.
Thank you for all of that. Brian, I'm sorry I didn't call you ahead of time to let them know.
He always
Let
has
you
to
know.
follow the through. Sorry, Brian.
All right, next year give you a heads up and you can bring some snacks.
I didn't bring any food, and I didn't bring a dog or anything.
And next up, if you haven't already guessed, is from Bond Project Update with Brian Skolak.
Good evening, everyone. So we're down the home stretch now for the 2025 construction. High school, the parking lots are all completed except for the west lot out here. We still have to put the top wearing course down and stripe it. That's due to happen this week. Weather's going to cooperate for this really good. There is a couple areas behind the concession building. We're going to be repaving some of the walkways that go behind the bleachers and on the side of the soccer fields. We'll be also including those for this week. Here's just some pictures. The middle picture is the transportation lot behind the building. That's now full of buses. The buses are all back in place already. And then the bottom pictures are the west lot back here, which will be top coating and then striping this week. Soccer field, the bleachers are completed. The fencing is near complete. Still has a tall netting to put in. And the walkways are all completed. And we still have to put the fencing behind the bleachers, but the bleachers themselves are all done and in place. Concession building is all set and done. These pictures are a little bit old. They're about a week old, but it's on farther than what the picture shows. But the concession building's all set inside. The new pasture windows completed. Got a couple punch list things to complete, but everything is all set. The fixtures, the heating, the lighting, the painting, everything's all set, and the exterior doors are done. That one's really smooth. Here's some pictures inside. So the upper right is the window before it comes in. Now there's the actual roll down shutters in place and ready to go. Interior security doors here inside the school are completed. The hardware's on. We just need to do some final keying and then repair the ceilings, put the ceiling tiles back in place, and then have our inspections done by the state. So that still has to be done, but we're well on track. We're going to start a school there. The wayfinding signage, been meeting Wednesday with the contractor to actually locate where the signs are going specifically around the campus. So there's no mistake there. So that's going to happen Wednesday morning, and then they'll put the signage in the following week. Harvey Swanson, that concession building is also completed, except for the 3-compartment sink is not installed yet. Once that gets installed, then we'll, these are old pictures here. Remember, that was my favorite one, Jeff, with the green penny on it. But the 3-compartment sink, once it gets installed, then we'll get the inspection scheduled. The toilet rooms are completed up at Harvey Swanson as well. There's a picture there. Now that sink is installed, the one that's laying down. Those have been painted, new lights, heating system, new fixtures. So that's those are the 2 public bathrooms up there. So that worked out really well. They're still working on the ramp. You see that in progress here. The new wall at the septic field, and then they're putting the ramp and the wall in now. So that still probably has another good 2 weeks before that gets finished up. But they're working, making good progress there. Middle school parking lots are all completed, striped, even the entrances out N15 and the bank. Everything's been completed. Actually, for a couple of weeks now, it's been completed. There's some final fixtures. Again, there's the lot in front of the maintenance building as well. Rooftop HVAC, the components are installed, they're just doing a startup and then some balancing, and we'll get that unit inspected as well. But that should be all done and ready before the end of August, ready for start of school. That's it, everything is going real well. Just got some things to wrap up in the next 2 weeks, but we're on schedule and everything's done pretty good. So any questions from anybody that I can answer?
That looks great, and I've heard lots of compliments on those parking lots from.
Turned out really good. We're doing good contractors this year, and again, we didn't have a lot of undercuts or bad soil, so thank goodness for that. But, yeah, good contractors all around, and everyone's been working as a good team, and things are done. So, next 2 weeks, we'll get things tidied up, get the inspections done before start of school, and we should be ready to go.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, and lastly and excitingly, we have our brand new hires to introduce and to welcome to Brandon all together. So we're really excited that this year we're adding in 5 new staff members, and I'll start by introducing or talking about the one that's not here tonight. She was unable to make it, but I wanted to talk a bit about our new psychologist that will be joining the district. Her name is Emma Myers, and she's a recent MSU graduate.
She's here.
I was
able to
You're
come.
here.
Yeah, I was able to.
Well, she's here then. I'm gonna go ahead and let Matt Kukuk
Yeah.
talk about Emma then.
So I'll introduce Emma, go ahead and stand up. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is Emma Myers. We are very fortunate to have found an actual living, walking, breathing school psychologist. And we are very thrilled to have her on the team, joining the team this year. She actually joined last year at the end of the year, kind of got to know the district a little bit and about some of our inner workings. So she comes to us from Michigan State. She graduated with her Ed Specialist degree from Michigan State, and she did her internship at Lansing Community Schools. And she's going to be starting with us full-time this year. So, welcome, Ellen.
Right. And next we have at high school a new hire, Natasha Armstrong. We have Mr. Stevens here to introduce Natasha.
Good evening, everybody. We went through the process of looking for a great special education teacher. Matt Kukuk and I interviewed numerous candidates, and Tasha definitely rose to the top of all of our candidates. We're really excited to have her. Has a great family, 3 kids at home, very much a family person, 12 years experience in education. Also went to Michigan State University, so we're just excited and happy to have her part of the Brandon High School team. Welcome.
Right, and next at Brandon Middle School, we have Audrey Voss. And we have Mr. Ayer here to introduce Audrey.
If I have food on me, it's Ashley's fault. It's very good, by the way. So I'm introducing Audrey Voss. She is from Iowa. She attended William Penn, and she spent some time as a long-term substitute at Okaloosa Middle School. That's what I tried to say. Welcome to the middle school.
And then last but not least, we have a new addition to our GSRP preschool classroom. We have Michaela Pratt, and we have Cassandra Padilla here to introduce her.
Hi. All right, I'm very thrilled to introduce Michaela Pratt. We had such a strong candidate pool for this teaching position. We spent quite a while poring over these candidates and doing lots of interviews. And when we met Michaela, we were just overwhelmed with what a passion she has for early childhood. She got her master's in elementary ed at OU and has more than 8 years of early childhood experience. So we're just thrilled to have someone who has such a heart for children joining our team. One of her references said that she created a classroom culture where all children could thrive, and I'm so happy to have her joining us at the Early Childhood Center.
Okay, we have Jessica Sullivan.
Megan comes to us from Grand Valley. She graduated in the spring with her CI endorsement. She's going there as a resource from teacher at Curtis Swenson. And she's currently enrolled at Grand Valley doing her master's to get her ASD endorsement. So we're super excited to have her. She just made the big move from the west side to the east side, the best side, last side. And has been settling into her room. So welcome, Megan.
Thank you. I apologize, Megan. I had
That
you
is
right
totally
here in front of
fine.
me, and I skipped right over you. I really apologize. Welcome all of you, and thank you for being here to introduce your people, principals. Last, I guess that's all we've got for now. We've got Wanda's heads in here, so we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ashley.
Welcome to our district. Next up is approval of consent agenda.
Move the Brandon Board of Education approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support. Any discussion? Can I get a roll call vote?
Herb? Yes. Hillary?
Yes.
Jody?
Yes.
Jeff, yes. Kim?
Yes.
Rebecca?
Yes. We're good? All right. Next up, information discussion items. We do not have a board report today. Next is action items, human resource report approval.
I'll move the Brandon Board of Education approve the human resource report as presented.
Support. Any discussion? Can I get a roll call vote?
Herb? Yes. Jody?
Yes.
Kim?
Yes.
Hillary?
Yes.
Rebecca?
Yes. All right, next is support staff pay schedule approval.
Move the Brandon Board of Education approve the support staff pay schedule as presented.
Second.
Any discussion? Can I get a roll call vote?
Herb? Yes. Hillary?
Yes.
Jody?
Yes.
Kim?
Yes.
Rebecca?
Yes. 2025-2026 Premier Security Guard contract approval.
Move the Brandon Board of Education approve the 2025-2026 Premier Security Guard contract as presented.
Support.
Any discussion? Can I get a roll call vote?
Herb? Yes. Hillary?
Yes.
Jody?
Yes.
Yes. Kim?
Yes.
Rebecca?
Yes. He is gone. And then approval of amended superintendent contract.
I'll move the Brandon Board of Education approve the amended superintendent contract as presented.
Support.
Any discussion? Can I get a roll call vote?
Herb? Yes. Hillary?
Yes.
Jody?
Yes.
Kim?
Yes.
Rebecca?
Yes. All right, next is citizen input. First up with the Paul Badgero. Before we start, for public comments, when addressing the board, please recognize yourself by stating your name. Each statement shall be limited to 3 minutes. You can only speak once. The statement shall be directed at the board only. Generally, the board will not respond to public comments during the meeting. Speakers are asked to express themselves in a civil manner with due respect for the dignity and privacy of others who may be affected by your comments. To ensure due process and respect of individual rights, the district maintains a formal process for handling complaints against individuals. A problem involving an individual or specific incident is best handled through administrative channels. Such matters should be reduced to writing and sent to the superintendent or board president. While it is not our intent to stifle public comment, speakers should be aware that if your statements violate the rights of others under the law of defamation or invasion of privacy, you may be held legally responsible. If you are unsure of the legal ramifications of what you are about to say, we urge you to consult with your legal advisor. The board wants to hear what people want to say. We expect each speaker will model for our students and others in the audience on how one can respectfully disagree with others' views or voice an opinion or ask questions. And with that, Mr. Badgero, come up.
Ron Paul Badgerow. As a taxpayer in the district, I'm very disappointed that negotiations are still going on 2 weeks before school starts. Parents, students, and other employees in the district are unable to make plans not knowing whether school will start on time. Both sides have had more than enough time to settle a contract. Both sides are to blame since there have been scheduled negotiation meetings and then one side or the other cancels the meeting. Both the administration and the union should be put in a room and not allowed to come out until there's a settlement. Hearing that the next negotiating session is scheduled for September 16th is unbelievable. Grow up, act like adults, not spoiled brats.
Next up is Beth Marshall.
So I'm here because I'm regarding the 5th grade at Oakwood class sizes. They dropped one of the classrooms, so it's going to be 2 classrooms, going from, my son's class last year was 22 kids. It's going to go to 30 to 35 kids. That is a huge increase. I just feel like it's going to be negatively impacting their academic progress. It's going to lead to increased student speaking. Large class sizes may lead to more crowded and potential chaotic settings. This could stop them from their learning process, create less focus and productive atmosphere. Students may not receive individualized attention as they need it, especially in areas where require additional support. This could negatively impact their academic progress. Research studies show the smaller class sizes are more beneficial to students' learning, and they will lead to increased student engagement, better academic performance, and improved social, emotional development. Thank you for your time.
All right, last is Liz Beachcamp.
Good evening. I had emailed, I believe all of you, late July in regards to the same topic that Beth just referenced. In regards to the class sizes at Oakwood, especially in, not just Oakwood, but the potential plan for the 5th grade class at Oakwood. As Beth mentioned, we've been hearing that they're taking it from 3 classes to 2. I recently reached out again late last week to try to get confirmation of this plan, and I did get a reply, and it was basically that, finalization of class rosters and placements had not been finalized. So I'm here tonight to hopefully just put it on the radar that this is potentially a plan, and hopes that we're not too late to rectify it and hopefully add a 3rd class as it has been in the past. Again, echoing Beth, last year's class sizes, I routinely volunteer for parties and anytime there's volunteers needed. And last year at 22, 23 kids a class, it seems like it's a right size in regards to physical space as well as the amount of attention that the teachers are able to give each student. So I hope I'm not too late, and I hope it's not going to go forward as to having 2 classes, and hopefully a 3rd is in the works. So thank you for your time.
All right, and that is it for public comments. And we are not doing Superintendent Stone's statement, so meeting is adjourned at 7:05.